Generic greetings and welcome to Prison-Arcitect once again. So, this episode and subsequent ones, I guess, we'll be building our prison from the ground up. Actually, it'll be from the pipework up, I guess. This is the sandbox mode, so we have absolutely nothing on here. We have deliveries and we have garbage and a couple of workmen roaming around. That's it. We don't have any pre-built prison. We have nothing. We are starting completely from scratch. The last episode mainly dealt with the tutorial, so you know it taught us how to lay pipe, build foundations, walls, rooms, you know, placing of objects, that sort of thing. Oh, and it made sure we knew how to kill someone with an electric chair, which was, you know, really important, obviously. So we'll just crack straight on with building the prison. I'm going to start a new game, create a new prison. We'll have a small prison. The two options we have are fog of war. Basically, if you don't have guards roaming around or CCTV, the map slowly greys out if you haven't got any sort of presence there, so you can't really see what the prisoners are up to. We'll keep that on. Continuous intake, I'm not too fond of, because what it does is it just keeps on flinging prisoners at you until your prison's completely full, and then it'll just keep going and going and going and going and going, and it won't sort of stop. Eventually, you will just have to start a new prison. What I'm going to do is turn that off. Because that means it'll only give us prisoners. It'll only give us the amount of prisoners that we can actually hold. So if we've got 10 cells, it'll only give us 10 prisoners, etc. So that's fine. Again, small map, just because the large ones. I've never actually built a large prison. I tend to make small ones, but I'm probably gonna end up ruining the first prison, and then we'll probably start another one anyway. So small prison, play. So the game starts at 8 AM. You can see the workmen piling in here on the supply truck, and behind it will follow another supply truck full of bricks. So there's no real right or wrong way. Actually, sorry, there is a wrong way of making prisons, and there's several right ways, I guess. I don't think there's a best way of building a prison. I mean, I know there's better prisons than others. Mine's may be terrible, may not be, we never know. Anyway, I tend to build like a big entrance here first, and then shoot the rooms off of it. To-do list, first we have to read the CEO letter. Dear Sir Stroke, Madam, congratulations on completing your basic introduction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect. That's good. And this is basically giving us a list of what we need to do. So we need to, every prison needs a warden, so I need to hire a warden. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially early on. What we can do is build a large holding cell, which can be shared between many prisoners at once. So instead of having to build like loads of individual ones, we can just build one big holding cell and they'll sit there. We need a kitchen and a canteen, and we also need water connections, pipes, and that sort of thing. Delete. So, that our to-do list is nothing, really. It says nothing of nothing. What we actually need to do is build a prison. So, foundation, let's start building. I'm going to build a 10 by 10 entrance here. No, do I want 10 by 10? Or do I want it 11? No, 10 by 10 will do. There we go, and we'll place a large jail door there. Okay, and we're going to place one also there, and where am I going to put this one? You'll see what I mean. You'll see what this all means once I've done it. We'll place them there. The plan is to have one entrance where you can, where the prisoners will be taken in, and then these two doors will lead off to bits where the prisoners are not allowed to go. So we'll have like the admin block, and we'll also have there we go, that's all built. Also have the power station around here and that sort of thing. So there's that done. I'm going to build, before we go any further, some, if I can actually find it, some brick walls, and we'll build them down here, like so. And we will build another large jail door there. Now we only have a certain amount of money. I've only got $370 left. What I need to do is get a grant. So if we go to reports on the bottom right, this brings up all how many workers we've got, shows our prisoners, jobs, etc, etc. Go to grants, and there's all the grants you can get for the prison. So the basic detention centre grant, we'll get that. It gives us $40,000 straight away, but it gives us a list of what we have to do. So holding cell, shower yard, blah blah blah. That's, to be honest, that's just pretty much. It gives you money and tells you exactly how to build your prison. So it's something you want to do straight away. Right, so we now have this little entrance here. Well, for a start we need power. So I tend to build a power room. I don't know what, you don't need to build this, but I like to. We'll build it down like so. Perhaps a 6 by 10. That should do us. And then we'll have an entrance. We just need a normal door for this, if I can actually find it. Normal door, we'll put it put it at this end, actually. There we go. Now, what I've done, I might have made a mistake here, because I've placed it on the side of this wall. Will it delete this wall or not? Because it might class it as the same building and knock it down. It's in the latest alpha that I can't remember whether it's going to knock this wall down or whether it's going to just add it on. Ah, it's going to add it on. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Right. Now we can build some utilities. We want a... we need some water pump, which we will put down that side. No, actually. Put it there. And we'll build a power station there. We'll keep it offset a bit so then we can actually build our capacitors on that side. That's probably too many capacitors for what we really need at the moment, but you know, let's just do things by excess. And then we'll connect the electrical cable up to the pumping station. Okay. Oh, I'll point a couple of things out, by the way. One, I am not the best prison builder by far. In fact, I am quite bad at the game. I actually used to just build a wall all the way around first until the workmen got stuck behind it. True story, they used to get loads of workmen stuck back here. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. Anyway. Oh, and I've also got a hideous cough and sore throat, so excuse that as well. Right. So we have our entrance. We haven't got any power yet. They're still building that. What I'm going to build off here is another room off this here. And this will be our, like a corridor. And this will go, do I want it that large? Yeah, I want it that large. Basically build it to about, that's how far is it? That's 73. Let's do about half. So let's go to about, no, let's go to 20. Let's go to 20. And what I'll do is I'll shoot off things from there, such as like the cells on either side. Right, there we go. So they should build that. I don't think it'll need a door because it's still classed as this building. Anyway, we'll actually speed it up while they do that. We can actually speed the game up and we'll crack on building. The prisoners will probably only turn up when I've actually built the cells, because of I've turned continuous intake off, so they shouldn't turn up before I can actually take anything. So that should build anytime it wants. There we go. Okay, so there's another door. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to click on these doors and I'm going to change them to staff only. I don't want staff. I don't want prisoners going in here. I also want to change these to staff only, because that then means that the prisoners can't just walk out the door, but they'll be brought in by guards, which is all good. I'll change that to staff only as well. Not that I really need to, because this one's staff as well. Right, we need to lay some cable because these lights are not on, obviously. So we're going to go electrical cable, and we will drag from here into the center, and then drag all the way up. I'm going to do the same thing with the large pipe. We'll drag along, and then all the way up. What I tend to do is have like, I guess you call it the spine of the prison running down here. It's actually not centralized, I've just realized that. Oh well. I have the spine of the prison running down here, because then you can just shoot things up, like sort of up and down from it, instead of having to route cable all the way around and stuff. And there's all of the supplies coming in. Lovely. What we'll do actually, what we haven't got at the moment, is a supply room, which is what I'll build now. We'll go from what do I want? I want a gap here so we can get to the garbage quickly. It'll be a gap of 2, and then like so. This will be our storage area. What's that? 14 by 19? That'll do. Okay. And then we'll build... oh, actually. No. You can right-click and cancel it, which is what I've just done. We'll do it 12 by 19, because we just don't need it. To be honest, this is far too big anyway, but, you know, do things by excess, why not? I placed it in the wrong place again! Right. I'm being too anal about this. I really need to... I want the door there. Hang on. There. There, because that's where the path's going to be. Okay. So, go and put the door there. That's a tree, that's not a door. You can't get inside that. I haven't actually hired any guards yet. I have any staff, so I'm actually going to hire 2 more workmen. But I'm not going to hire the warden yet, or the guards, or the actually, let's hire the warden. He can wander around. Just because it was one of my objectives that I need to do. Right, so they're going to crack on building with that. Power usage is surprisingly low. Well, not surprisingly low. It's obviously low because there's nothing really there's nothing here to drain it really. What I'm going to do is build a yard off of here. So I'm going to go to where is it? It'll be rooms and yard. It needs to be a minimum of 5 by 5, but I'll make it. Is that 6? I'll make it 6 by 14. Actually, I'm going to extend it a little bit to the side to about that. A bit more maybe. A bit more. Does that look about right? Yes, that'll do. And then we will actually fence it off. I'll put a large jail door there, but then I will actually fence that off because it has to be inside with the fence. The only reason to sort of use fence instead of putting it inside is just so they can see the sun. You know, they might want to do that. Oh, good grief. You know, they have to see the sun at some point. You can build, like, you know, total ultimate sort of, you know, you will not see the sun, horrible prisons, no wall, no windows, no outside spaces. You can pretty much build it how you want. Right, electrical cable. Let's run some of that straight under there, like so. Probably only need to go about mid-table. There we go. And that'll. Oh, I need to designate that as storage first. Rooms, storage, and done. Okay, so all of this should be taken to there at some point, but they've got other jobs to do here first. They're just securing that. That's okay. That's a bit of rubble actually, because they've probably knocked down a bit of wall or something. Right. And what have we got to do now? So they're building that yard. That's good. What do we need to do? We need to build a holding cell, shower, yard, kitchen. Oh, so we're getting there with the yard. We need to hire at least 2 chefs and 2 guards, which I'm not going to do at the moment. Canteen and holding cell. See, I don't really do the holding cell thing because there's no. I normally just build separate bits. I normally build like individual prisons. That's what individual sections. What I'm going to do is actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's build a bit of a holding cell on this side. And then I can get on with actually building the cells separately. So holding cells is 5 by 5. So where would it come to? It'll be there. So I need it a bit bigger than that. There. That should be it. Like so. Actually, I'll get rid of them bits because it'll probably try and delete the wall, which is not what we want. 6 by 6. No, it needs to be. This is a problem because it'll delete the wall when I do it. Sack it, do that, right. Let's see if it deletes the wall or not. So this will be our holding cell. We can actually store prisoners inside instead of having to build like loads of individual cells, just so we can get some prisoners in and work on it from there. Now these are gonna, yeah, we'll lit that place up nicely. Hang on, it's almost all lit up apart from, let's cancel that one because we obviously don't need it. There we go. Actually, I'll jump to utilities. Yeah, that's all lit up. Lovely. Right, it's actually getting dark now, nearly 8 PM. That's okay though, we don't need to worry about that. Is that yard done? That yard is completely done and it's actually ticked on our to-do list. Perfect. Now, I have a feeling they're going to knock these walls down. They might knock these down, they might leave it. We shall see. They're not actually... Oh, they're building that alright. I think they're going to be alright. I don't think they're going to knock it down. Please don't knock it down. Please don't knock it down. They knocked it down! They knocked it down! Alright, okay, no, I know where I went wrong there. That's fine, that's fine. Let's build that up to there and there. Actually, we'll get rid of them too, because we will put a large jail door there. And we will build rooms, foundation, rooms, holding cell, done. There we go. Actually, do I want to put that there? I don't want to put it there. No, I'll put it there. Put it there. Okay, so that's... I need a toilet and a bench. That's alright, we can do that. We go to the objects, and we will get not a weight bench, we need a normal bench. There we go. We'll put... how many benches should we put in? One at either side, why not? And we'll put a toilet... where should I put the toilet? Right in the centre of the room so you can see into it? No, we'll put a toilet in the corner there. Okay. Oh, we need to plumb that up actually. So we've got utilities, small pipe, and we just run a small pipe like that. This is what I mean about having like a spine for the cell, for the prison. So we've actually got both the utilities, electricity and water piping, running down the centre, and then we can just sort of shoot off from it. It means we don't have to run loads of pipe all over the place. Oh, it's actually really dark. These workmen are actually quite good, by the way. I don't know where they're from or how much we're paying them, but they'll happily work constantly through the night. So that's okay. Right. So we need to path this off so that so it looks a bit better. We also need to lay some more floor around here because it looks all horrible. But I'm very aware that we are running out of money, so I'm going to build the shower block here, and then we'll build two. And then we'll build a prison bit on, an actual cell block there. Are we going to do that? Yes we are. Okay, let's build a shower block here. Do we build it straight? Do we build it right next to it? I'm not too sure whether to have the canteen here and then the shower block there, or to move them over here. Now let's have them down here. Let's have them at the beginning. So we'll have the. I'm going to end up demolishing the wall again, but we can rebuild it. That's fine. This will be the. This will be the shower block. We don't really need it too big. In fact, that's probably far too big on its own there. Maybe a little bit smaller. We don't really need it very large. That's the thing. Trying to think. That'll be good. Now this should be big enough, and we'll have another large jail door there. And then what we'll do, we can have individual stalls going down, because prisoners don't like to be next to each other when they're showering. It causes stress and other things, so we'll not do that. Right, they should come. Are they taking it all from storage? They're taking most of it from. No, they're not taking it from storage. It's in deliveries. That's okay. I've only built a large storage room for you to put stuff in, and you're not putting it in there. No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Next, it's new day, so I've actually got a federal grant. Lovely. There we go. So that's all built, and we'll actually build the wall back over. I'm sure there'll be a way to not demolish the wall, but not that I know of. Right. I'm going to put individual blocks in here like that. This is actually quite small for a shower block. There's not really going to be many showers in here. I might have messed this up. I might have to build more than one shower block. Anyway, let's worry about that later. So showers, spin it around, shower. Okay, I don't really need this either. I can spin these around and put them like that, and like so. In fact, I'll actually demolish that wall. I was actually being nice putting that wall because you get that so you can't see down here, but whatever. I can put another 4 showers in if I do it this way, so I'm going to do it that way instead. We also need because obviously there'll be water coming out of these shower heads, as if that wasn't obvious. We also need some drains to make sure the water doesn't go everywhere. So we'll put the drains like that, right underneath the shower head. We'll also put them. Do we put them at the exit? Put them in the exit just in case some water starts leaking out. Right, and then actually what we'll do, we'll be nice on this one actually. We'll tile the floor. We'll use white tiles straight along. Lovely, so we'll tile the floor. And now we plumb this in again. But since we've got this corridor here, it's going to be simple to plumb in. It's just that. Straight across. Simple and done. Lovely. Right, the floor's actually starting to get cracked because of the amount of people walking on it. So, we've got a holding cell, that's done. We've got a yard, that's done. Shower's coming along nicely. And what haven't we got yet? We haven't got kitchen, canteen, which will be the same building to be honest with you. And we need a couple of guards, and then we'll be ready. So, they're going to end up... Do you want to finish this off, lads? They're just sitting there. No, I don't think they really want to do that. Let's check the utilities. Have they not placed all the pipe? They haven't placed all the pipe. Place the pipe. Place the pipe. There we go. It's because there was a bit of a glitch with the drain being there as well. I'm sure you can place pipe under the drain. You must be able to place pipe under the drains. Do you actually need to plumb the drain in? It doesn't say you do, but I'm convinced that might be a thing. Let's actually do that, eh? Let's plumb that in. So then the pipes are going on well. Come on, plumb it in. That's good. That's alright, that's alright. How are we doing? One more to go. One more to go. There we go. Actually, is there a light in that? Light in the shower room. Let's just Nah, don't worry about that. Let's not worry about that at all. Okay, so they're plumbed in. That's all done. That's a nice shower block, actually. Nice and compact. Right, so we need the... what do we need? Let's do the canteen. Let's build it off here. Like so. We'll have... Do we need a gap? We could have a gap, but we don't really need one. You want to build a big canteen. Just early on, build a big canteen. And I want it about there. That should do nicely. We're going to have the kitchen here. This bit here. And then we'll have that as a normal door. So only staff can go out. But that means they can come straight out of here. Along a little path that I'll build in a moment. And into the storage to get the food. Instead of having to walk through all of this to the deliveries. In fact, before I forget, let's build a large jail door there. Because otherwise the prisoners are just going to run out. Which is, well, that's sort of our main objective as a prison, I guess, is to keep them in the prison. And do, and obviously do things like use the electric chair and, reform the prisoners to make them a productive member of society. Depending on where the prison's actually built. Depends, Shawshank Redemption and all that. Anyway, moving on. So, requires entrance. Of course it requires an entrance. Let's build the entrance there and there. We'll build 2 entrances. Bit of a glitch here. You have to put them there first, because then they'll build that, and then... Hang on. Oh, have I just cancelled the whole thing? Don't say I've just cancelled the whole thing. I've just cancelled the whole thing? Damn it! Hang on. Right, try that again. Now we'll do that. There we go. Alright, I've obviously messed that up. Right, I messed that up. Hang on. Alright, that wasn't supposed to happen. Damn it. I should have built a wall there, and then we should have come down there. I'll sort it out for the next episode. Generic farewells.